Hi, this is a tutorial of how to play Years and Years song Shine. So I've got a version that I've put up on YouTube, and there's a link to that in the description. I'm not going to go through how I play every single note of that because it would take a really long time and I think it'd be super confusing. So I'm just going to go through the chords and the melodies, and at the end I'll talk a little bit about the notes that you can play over each chord that I think make it sound nice. So the key that we're in here is E major, so you know, to E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. And most of the song, mercifully, has got the same chords. The bridge is a little bit different, but otherwise it's all exactly the same. And those chords are A major for one bar, then C sharp minor for one bar, and then B major for one bar, and a half, so 1.5 bars of B major, and then your last two beats are made up of E major over G sharp, which makes for a really nice lead back into your A major. And the intro is got that chord pattern, and the notes over the top are E, and then so E, F sharp, G sharp, up to B, then F sharp, same again, B, F sharp, and then D sharp. Play that again. And we're into the melody, into the first verse. So the way that goes is so G sharp, B, G sharp. And the way he sings a lot of real, I think they're semiquavers, really fast notes, that it's hard to make that sound good on the piano. So I like to just pick out a few notes that I think sound good. So I like to come up with my own sort of rhythm that I think sounds good. Play it again. Then G, F sharp. So that's F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, C sharp. Back up to the E. Slight change there. F sharp, E, F sharp. Finish on the G sharp. And you repeat that again. Like that. And the second part of the verse, or the pre-chorus, the notes there are C sharp, E, B, G sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp, F sharp. So, and then go up to the D sharp, C sharp, B, and then G sharp, and G. So the last part is G sharp, F sharp, E, F sharp, E. Do it again. And he goes, he sings the last part a bit differently. So he sings G sharp, B, C sharp, E. So then you can go up into the higher register. The way that I like to arrange it is I repeat. I don't want to go up to the high register too early. I want to save that for the second chorus so the song's got somewhere to go. So I just repeat like the first 4 bars of that pre-chorus. I do the same for the second 4 bars of the pre-chorus. That way it leads nicely into playing the chorus melody in the sort of the lower octave. So the way the chorus goes is the melody starts on G sharp. So G sharp, F sharp, E, G sharp, and then down C sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp, F sharp, and yeah, so E, G, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, C sharp, G sharp, E, F sharp, E. I'm really glad glad there's all these sharps because it just makes it so hard to say all this. And he repeats that melody again. And the second part of the chorus is this little E, B, E melody that he plays. So it's that's the same as the last two bars of the first part of the chorus. So E, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, C sharp. And he does that again. That's the end of the chorus. So after that, he goes back into the intro, which is the same as the intro, it's the same as the introduction. It's exactly the same. Then we've got the second verse, exactly the same as the first verse. Then comes into the chorus, and that's exactly the same. So he plays 8 bars of the chorus, and that's the same as the first 8 bars of the chorus that I just explained. But he drops the second part. He drops the second half of the chorus, so that E. Doesn't play that part. So he goes straight from there into the bridge. The bridge that's got slightly different chords. The chords there are F sharp minor of 1 bar, then 1 bar of C sharp minor, and then 1 bar of B, and then 1 bar of A. So B major, A major, and then 1 bar of F sharp minor, 1 bar of C sharp minor, and then 2 bars of B. And the melody that he plays there is quite simple. So it goes G sharp, and again he's singing really quickly, so just pick out the notes that you want to, and it'll sound good. So G sharp, E, F sharp. Quite simple, and he does that again. So once he's done that, it then goes into the instrumental, and the instrumental is using the same 4 chords as before, as the rest of the song before. To get into that, so it starts on A major. To really lead into that, you just have one beat of the E major on G sharp. Sounds really cool. So. And then there's I think it's either 4 or 8 bars instrumental. I can't really pick up any melody that he's playing there. It's just really all the backing music, I think, is being played there. So you do whatever you want over the top of that. I'm not going to tell you what you can do. It then plays the chorus, which is exactly the same as so it's the first chorus. It's the same melody, same everything. He plays the first and the second parts of that chorus. I think there's another 4 or 8 bars of an instrumental, and then finishes off by going back through that the introduction part. And I like to just finish it off on A major. So that's the song. I'm going to stop the video here because I can only record 10 minutes at a time, and I don't know when it's going to shut off. So I'll turn it off now and I'll come back and talk about how to arrange some of the chords. So the way that I like to arrange the chords, you can obviously just play your regular major and minor triads over all the chords. But it sounds a bit blockish, and I think with this song, it can sound nice, or it sounds nicer if you have a few notes that are common to all the chords. It just sort of draws them together and makes the transitions between the chords a lot smoother. And the common notes across all of the chords really are B and E. They all sound really good. You can, to add a bit more colour when you're trying to build it up, The F sharp sound will sound good, particularly if you play that a little bit lower down. Like that. Oops. Like that. Just adds a little bit more depth to the chord. And with that, the A, particularly with the A major, sounds really nice to throw in G sharp, which is the major 7th. Yeah, and although, so the song uses B major, but throughout it, I like to make that B major a B suspended chord. So it's B, E, and F sharp, and just stay away from your D sharp. That's what will define the chord as a major. If you've just got that suspended chord, I mean, you can make that minor, or you can make it major. If you play that, the listener doesn't really know where it is, and it adds a little bit of tension or suspension, which you can then resolve nicely going back into your A major. So I think that sounds really nice. And to add a little bit of colour, you can also throw in a D sharp over your C sharp minor. So like just as an example, you could play your A major 7 chord with adding that B, and then C sharp minor, just have your B, E, and D sharp, then play B suspended chord, and that's the E, thrown in the F sharp to give it some more depth. This is an example of the way that you can orchestrate the chords to make them a little bit more interesting. So that's all I really wanted to say about it. If you've got any questions, let me know. Just fire away and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. But hopefully that's given you enough to go on and come up with your own arrangement. So good luck.